Hi, Hurricane students. So, here is the end of chapter 7. It starts on the bottom of page 97 on your Doc Hub e-text. I hope that you're all doing well, and this should be quite short, so bear with me. And then, of course, do your assignment after you're done listening and reading. I took a good look at him. He was 17 or so, but he was already old, like Dallas was old. Cherry had said her friends were too cool to feel anything, and yet she could remember watching sunsets. Randy was supposed to be too cool to feel anything, and yet there was pain in his eyes. I'm sick of all this, sick and tired. Bob was a good guy. He was the best buddy a guy ever had. I mean, he was a good fighter and tough and everything. But he was a real person, you dig? I nodded. He's dead. His mother has had a nervous breakdown. They spoiled him rotten. I mean, most parents would be proud of a kid like that. Good looking and smart and everything. But they gave in to him all the time. He kept trying to make someone say no, and they never did. They never did. That was what he wanted, for somebody to tell him no, to have somebody lay down the law, set the limits, give him something solid to stand on. That's what he really wanted, one time. Randy tried to grin, but I could tell he was close to tears. One time he came home drunker than anything. He thought for sure they were gonna raise the roof. You know what they did? They thought it was something they'd done. They thought it was their fault, that they'd failed him and driven him to it or something. They took all the blame and didn't do anything to him. If his old man had just belted him, just once, he might still be alive. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I couldn't tell anyone else. My friends, they'd think I was off my rocker or turning soft. Maybe I am. I just know that I'm sick of this whole mess. That kid, your buddy, the one that got burned, he might die? Yeah, I said, trying not to think about Johnny. And tonight, people get hurt in rumbles, maybe killed. I'm sick of it because it doesn't do any good. You can't win, you know that, don't you? And when I remained silent, he went on. You can't win. Even if they whip us, you'll still be where you were before, at the bottom. And we'll still be the lucky ones with all the breaks. So it doesn't do any good. The fighting and the killing, it doesn't prove anything. We'll forget it if you win or if you don't. Greasers will still be greasers and Socs will still be Socs. Sometimes I think it's the ones in the middle that are really the lucky stiffs. He took a deep breath. So I'd fight if I thought it'd do any good. I think I'm going to leave town, take my little old Mustang and all the dough I can carry and get out. Running away won't help. Oh, hell, I know it, Randy half sobbed. But what can I do? I'm marked chicken if I punk out at the Rumble, and I'd hate myself if I didn't. I don't know what to do. I'd help you if I could, I said. I remembered Cherry's voice. Things are rough all over. I knew then what she meant. He looked at me. No, you wouldn't. I'm a Soc. You get a little money and the whole world hates you. No, I said. You hate the whole world. He just looked at me. From the way he looked, he could have been 10 years older than he was. I got out of the car. You would have saved those kids if you had been there, I said. You'd have saved them the same way we did. Thanks, Grease, he said, trying to grin. Then he stopped. I didn't mean that. I meant, thanks, kid. My name's Ponyboy, I said. Nice talking to you, Randy. I walked over to Two-Bit, and Randy honked for his friends to come and get into the car. What'd he want? Two-Bit asked. What'd Mr. Super Soc have to say? He ain't a Soc, I said. He's just a guy. He just wanted to talk. You want to go to a movie before we go see Johnny in Dallas? Nope, I said, lighting up another weed. I still had a headache, but I felt better. Socias were just guys after all. Things were rough all over, but it was better that way. That way you could tell the other guy was human too. Okay. Interesting little turn of events there. I hope that you're doing well. I wish you all well. I hope you're happy, healthy, having fun, getting your work done. Yep, that's all. Bye.